We did in the end, but we didn't watch them together, and there were episodes that we had to put aside and wait until we were better because it was affecting us, and it was affecting us more watching it back than it did at the actual time of being in there. It was very hard for us.
Yeah, it's really...
We were reliving it.
It's sort of like PTSD a little bit, like, because in them, like, it's no secret that Mel and I had some pretty challenging moments, like, throughout the filming, and they were pretty full on. Like, you know, like the couple swap's a good example, but what you guys didn't see is that was a very extended in terms of, like, when it first happened. You know, I left and actually was like, I need to go, and I went to the gym for like 2 or 3 hours, then came back, and it was just sort of like, there was a lot of strong feeling in that moment, you know. So watching it back from like an outsider's point of view, or you sort of watching yourself with this sort of out of body experience, it brings up all those feelings again. Yeah,
it puts you straight back there. And then when you do your chats to camera, that's private, right? So your balconies are soundproof. So one goes out on the balcony while one does their chat to camera. So it's very private. It's like a Dear Diary. And in the moment when you're with the producer and you're telling your diary, you know, you forget that anyone's going to ever see this. You really get like raw and totally wrapped up in the experiment, like there's no outside world. So when you're then watching the show back and you're seeing these chat to cameras that your partner said about you or you've said about your partner, like it's the first time that you're actually hearing that back, both what you've said and what your partner said. So it's kind of like, well, hang on, you never told me that. I didn't know that. So it was double reliving it.
I had to watch it on a laptop. I felt like if I watched it on a bigger screen than a laptop, it like amplified the emotion more because it was like sort of theatric, or I was like...
Because the music goes on, you know, so it's extra. So it's really like, you know, I think there was a stage where I was like having my little or big cry, and then the music and everything in there, I was like literally re-crying for myself, and then like not realising, hang on, like you're okay now. But just watching that back and all of that, you know, emotion and seeing it, it really hits you,